Hello everybody, welcome to the channel once again, and this is for recruiters. As a recruiter, we need to understand there are two things. One, that we could able to control few things, and the second one is there are things which are out of our control. Now, if we want to be productive, then what we should be doing in that case? Should we ignore the things which are out of our control, or how we should be doing it? So now let's understand here that what are the things that are under our control and which are not under our control. Okay, so once we know which are under our control, we got to be focusing more deliberately, so that is going to impact the things which are not under our control. Okay, so this is how I have dissected the things for you. So what are the things under our control? Let's start. All right, one is requirement understanding. Right, this is under our control. And identifying proper keywords. Identifying proper keywords, this is under our control. And what else? Building a boolean, right? Building a boolean search is under our control. And what else we have? Sourcing also in our control. Sourcing, it could be from different ways. How would you be sourcing? It could be from your internal database, or you are sourcing from social media, okay, or you are sourcing from paid portals, or your own database. Whatever it is under your control while sourcing. And sending email is under your control. Okay, when you calling is under your control. In calling, people do not answer, right? That is not under our control. But here you are leaving voice message. Okay, leaving voice message is under your control. Submitting profile to your manager, if you are directly working with the client, to the client is under your control. Okay, and what is not under your control? Talking to the candidate, right? Candidate reply is not under your control. So it could be email reply, or it could be call reply. It means the reply from the candidate I'm talking about. Okay, calling is under your control. Leaving voice message is under your control if someone answers the call. Closing is under your control. Then the follow-up is under your control. Okay, and what is not under your control? Again here, candidate reply is not under your control, right? Because if they seem they'll reply, they not. And resume shortlisting, your resume being shortlisted by the client is not under your control. Interview request is not under your control. And interview scheduling, okay, showing up to the interview, not under your control. Offer extension, not under your control. Joining the project, not under your control. It means candidate has some control, client has some control, and recruiter has some control here, right? As a recruiter, we have seen these are your controls. When it goes away from us, meaning there are certain things which we cannot control. Now, what we should be doing in order for us to be successful in this industry? So first thing is, anything that is under our control, we should be focusing more on that one and not worrying much about others have more power, but we need to ensure that how exactly we are going to influence most of their decision powers. Yes, most of their decisive power should be initiated through us. Then there is a high chance that people may do the things the way we want. So the core things are, you understand the requirement, you identify the keywords. If things go wrong here, it is going to mismatch over here. And sourcing thing, right? Sourcing could be your internal database, paid database, anything that could be. And if you are not getting enough submissions, you are not getting enough placement, sometimes we might think, what? Might be there is some other resources which I do not know. If I reach there, maybe there are candidates, they are going to reply to my emails, my calls, I can be having more submissions. So it's okay to have that sort of thoughts. But the thing is, wherever you go and find people, then you need to approach. So if your approach is similar to the way you have been doing to the people that you are getting from here, then the similar approach will be used in other way, and the same thing is going to get you the similar results. Now let's say you are doing from internal database, paid portals, and your own database, so on and so forth. Now if you want to source from somewhere, so let me show you. I wanted to do something different, okay? Because if you are thinking going to other ways will give you more results, what I believe is doing the same things wherever you go will get you similar results. And let's say we are looking for a Java developer, okay? Now let me go to Google for you so that I'll show you some small example. Well, let's say I'm looking for a Java developer. The way we have portals, right? We have paid portals. From paid portals, we get email ID, their phone numbers, their email ID and everything. Right? Email ID, their contact numbers and their full information. But when we go to social media, there is a high possibility that we may not have that much of information. So let's say I want to find a Java developer in Dallas, Texas, okay? And I'm going to check in Facebook.com, and I want to see some profiles, and I want someone with Java developer, and I want to see someone in Dallas, okay? So I'm doing that site search, okay? There are so many other things came in, so I don't want to see the words as hiring, I don't want to see job, I don't want to see jobs, and I want to don't see apply. Okay, now we got some profiles here. You see that? These are the people. Dallas Sati. This person's name is Dallas Sati. Crazy. Okay, it's a real name, Satish. Okay, Dallas Sati. Man, his name changed to Dallas Sati. Okay, he is in Irvine, Texas. Okay, now what I will do, I can able to contact this person because I could see that. So here I'm in a different browser, so I have not logged in. So if I had, I could have logged in here. Then there is a Ranjini Suresh. Okay, let me open it. New one. Ranjini Suresh is a Java developer in Tampa. Earlier worked in Dallas. Okay. Now here, if we can send the messaging thing, right? So we can send the message. See, I did not log into my Facebook account here. So if you definitely can log into your Facebook account, you can connect with these people. Right. Now the thing is, the way we connect, if that is similar to how we have been doing, it is going to yield the same results. So here we have 293 profiles, 293 results we have. So we have different names here. Okay, and few ads are running. Let's go to the second page. There are quite a bit of profiles with Java developer and Dallas, Texas. Okay, profile junior Java developer, Dallas, Texas. So now the thing is, there are people available. Okay, Vijay Bhaskar, we see there are people available, but the approaching things, okay, Java developer AT&T. So if you can target an AT&T where there are the Java developer are working, and there are other sites also available, right? the way you can identify these people. Now, this is the only one example I just wanted to take your time and explain you with. So now, if you think there are other sites where people are there, and if you connect them, you're going to get more results, you got to change your approach. That is the first thing you need to remember. All right. Calling you have under control. If the person answers your call, how you are going to pitch your job, how you are going to introduce yourself, how you are going to do the pre-objection handling part, how you are going to do negotiation, how you are going to do that closing, that is all depends upon how you do the things what you have not been doing previously is going to yield you more results. All right. So that is the skill you need to develop. You leave a voice message. And again, why do you leave a voice message? A voice message should result in replying, getting an answer back, or getting a call back. Now, you need to remember one thing. There was a time when people have that big phones and the light used to beep when there's a voice message. Now, everybody has the cell phone in their hand, right? Now, if someone is called, so if it is spam call, I just put it in silent mode. That's it. So voice message may work sometimes, may not, but still, if you are using voice message, use a 20 to 30 second maximum and share benefit. Okay. What is the benefit for the candidate? Share this information rather than you share whole requirement. This is the tip I wanted to share here. All right. And submitting profile is in your control. You submit a profile. So here what is that happens is you send an email which is strategically written, candidate is going to reply, meaning chances are there candidate is going to reply more. You leave a proper voice message and that will result in candidate may call back if it is strategically you made it. The way you have been doing, if that you do, things may not work. So here you see, you sending your proper email can get you an email reply which is not under your control. And if you explain better in the candidate benefits, candidate may reply. Now, submitting your profile to the client or manager under your control. Now, if you do the presentation in such a way that is going to make your manager send to the next level, or you are submitting to the client, make them to open the resume and look at it with your selling summary, with your presentation, with the way you do the qualification, the way you present your candidate, chances will be that your resume will get shortlisted. All right. Now, if the shortlisting is happening, then what is that? It will result in interview request. Another thing is, now when the interview is being requested, chances are there that people may not available or may not show up. What is that under your control? Follow up is under your control. If you do proper follow up, you will know whether the candidate is available at the time, or you know in advance that what is that going on in the candidate's world, so that you can talk to your client, you can change this interview request thing. All right. Or if the candidate is not responding, you could withdraw the resume, you could present another resume to them. All right. In that way, you could increase the number of your scheduling. More scheduling goes on after the interview is complete. Now the showing up, right? How would you handle showing up if you are doing proper closing, if you are handling proper objections there, chances are there that these people do not have any other objections or any of their excuses not to go to the interview. The more people show up, it will result in proper offer extension. Now, after the interview, if you have the follow-up, post-interview follow-up process, people are going to take the project, or before they reject the project, you will know why they are not taking the project. If you could able to identify the reasons why they are not ready to take the project, you can definitely go with whatever the possibility that you have, or you can let the client know that this might be the situation. Candidate may not take the offer because this person wants this. So you are not ending up with the bargain, with the begging situation at the time of offer. So this is prior you get the offer, you already know the candidate, whether the person is going to take the offer or not, and you are going to do the pre-closing before the offer comes in. Okay, then offer extension then happens. Already you know what is required for the candidate to join. If everything closing is happened properly, then it will result in joining the project. Why? Because again, the post offer extension follow up is already with you, under your control. All right, so this is how you need to see each and everything has its correlation. We may say recruiting works on luck, candidates join on luck, I am having placements on luck. Yes, even we need to wake up tomorrow morning, it is also a matter of luck, right? But end of the day, if your management says that your salary depends upon your luck, then what do you think? How you make sure that your salary works and brings you the money? How you ensure that your luck works properly and brings you the salary? All right, so don't just leave everything to the luck, but you need to understand that how the things that under your control can impact the things which are not under your control. This is what the message I wanted to share that with you, and I hope this was helpful for you. If you liked it, let me know in the comment box, and I would be much more happy to hear from you. And as always, I love you people. I love to see you successful, and I wish you all the best for your bright future and career. Take care and God bless you. This is Suman Pachigulla on a mission to impact 5 million lives through recruiters. Take care and bye-bye.